Newsweek's Howard Fineman is an MSNBC political analyst, and NBC's Andrea Mitchell has been covering the Clinton campaign. Okay, what do we know? What do we really know about this conversation? For some reason, it keeps coming back. The Clintons are festering over the wound of losing Bill Richardson. They're accusing him of high treason. The word, however, has leaked out, true or false, that in getting the word from Bill Richardson that he was going to endorse Barack Obama, Hillary put a little, perhaps, poison in there and said he ain't going to win in November. What do we know about that conversation?
That is what she has reportedly told not just Richardson, but other people. That is what Bill Clinton has certainly told superdelegates, that he can't win. And the implication is that he can't win because people won't vote for him. And there is certainly, many people say, people I've interviewed, that there is a racial subtext to this.
That the message was strong innuendo, Howard, and it was primordial. It got to not just the minister, the Reverend Jeremiah Wright, but all the possible connotations of the black church, the black background, the whole thing.
Well, put it this way. I think maybe there's a little more oomph and urgency to private phone conversations in which the Clintons say Obama can't win. Maybe in the old days they were saying, you know what, he doesn't have enough experience. We're in wartime. It's post 9/11. He doesn't have the commander-in-chiefiness he needs. Or they may say he's too green. He doesn't have any legislative background. But now, with all of what's happened in the last few weeks, when they say that, it has more urgency to it, and they don't have to utter the words. That's the point. Right. But if they say flatly he can't win, see, in politics...
So you're trying... Let me try to give an inflection.
Yeah.
You know as well as I know, Bill, he is not going to get elected president of the United States.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. There are words to that effect. Right. He's not going to, or he can't win. It's the difference between he's not going to win and he can't win. Because in politics, you don't usually say can't.
Her description of what happened. Take a look at what Senator Clinton said today when asked about that very difficult conversation that's been described that way, where Bill Richardson, their longtime friend who was appointed twice to cabinet positions by President Clinton, told her the bad news that he's going to go ahead and endorse Barack Obama.
Did you tell Governor Richardson Barack Obama can't win?
You know, we have been going back and forth in this campaign about who said what to whom. And let me say this about that. I don't talk about private conversations, but I have consistently made the case that I can win because I believe I can win. And you know, sometimes people draw the conclusion I'm saying somebody else can't win. I can win. I know I can win. That's why I do this every day. And that's what my campaign is about. I'm in it to win it.
Well, you heard that. Here's Governor Richardson, what he wrote in the Washington Post earlier this week, quote, "I do indeed owe President Clinton for the extraordinary opportunities he gave me to serve him and this country. And nobody worked harder for him or served him more loyally during some very difficult times than I did." Carville, he's talking about James Carville, and others say that I owe President Clinton's wife my endorsement because he, the president, gave me 2 jobs. Would someone who worked for James Carville then owe his wife, Mary Matlin, similar loyalty in her professional pursuits? Obviously, there's a discordance there. She's a Republican.
She's a Republican. So, you know, and I think also when we talk about what the message delivered is, the message received, it's the inference that people, as Howard was just describing, draw from, you know, saying he can't win. You know, there are silent signals. They don't have to say it outright.
When did you... I first heard this account that there was some real nasty inference in that conversation right afterwards. The word got out that Bill obviously told people, Governor Richardson, that she, in the nastiest possible way, said, this guy ain't going to win.
Well, also, other people have been saying that. I don't know whether the Clintons had said that perhaps even before then, because their allies all over town and all over the country have been making that case in one way or another, especially in recent weeks, especially post Jeremiah Wright. They've said, and it's the big difference in politics between saying he won't win and saying he can't win. Because if you say he can't, you're saying that there's something inherent in his candidacy.
No matter what he does, no matter how good his debating style, no matter how hard he spends money.
Because politics is about the possible, not about the absolute.
Okay. You're talking about a situation like Al Smith couldn't win in 28, one of those things, right?
Possibly.
Let me